Hi everybody. Last Thursday we watched the Simpsons movie and had a discussion about this cartoon adaptation into a movie.
I thought it was amazing just because it was a little bit more dramatic than the regular show, and obviously the movie was halfway into the show's run, and the show is still going strong, and I'm stoked to see the sequel.
I thought it was very funny. I'm only slightly familiar with the show. I know certain things through sheer cultural osmosis just because certain things are so well known, and I've watched a couple episodes, but I'm not intimately familiar, so I guess I can't really judge it compared to the show. But yeah, on its own, it was fun. I laughed a lot. I don't really have much to say beyond that. It's just a fun time.
It was still funny no matter how many times you've seen it. It has great characters, a fun and interesting story, and The Simpsons have been around since the 80s or 90s, I don't really know, but if The Simpsons 2 does ever come out, I hope it still builds up that The Simpsons still build to this day.
So I actually used to be very obsessed with this film when it first came out, actually. I never saw it in theaters, but when I got on home media, I obsessed watching it over and over again. And it's because I developed an obsession with The Simpsons, then it died. But earlier this year, it came back again. And this, for people who don't know me, I am currently just obsessed with it. And this film more or less embodies a lot of why I obsessed over the Golden Age in the first place, because while it's not quite on par course with the best Golden Age episodes of The Simpsons, it is still, in my opinion, more than worthy of The Simpsons name. It has lots of great energy, tons of great jokes. Most of the animation is aged pretty well, although I didn't know it's a pretty funny animation error involving Maggie's eyes being mispositioned during a motel scene, but that's a different discussion. It had the Green Day cover of the theme song is slapping. I'm actually surprised that Danny Elfman didn't compose the score instead Hans Zimmer, but overall it's pretty good. And also, of course, the MVP of it, besides Albert Brooks as Russ Cargill, who is channeling so much of that Hank Scorpio energy, but it still feels distinct in its own way. It's just incredibly fun and infectious. The true MVP is indeed Julie Kavner as Marge Simpson. I mean, the scene where her emotional scene when it comes to writing over the wedding video is truly impressive. It actually made me tear up a bit, and I'm impressed because this film moves very fast-paced, but yet moments like that, they actually are allowed to breathe and they actually have impact. It's generally impressive. It embodies a lot of what I loved about the Golden Age of the show, and I mean, I do have my worries, of course, over the sequel, but I do hope for the best.
But this Thursday, we're moving out of Springfield and into outer space as we watch Zathura for the movie's 20th anniversary week. The doors for the screening will open at 5:30 and the movie will start at 6:30. And there will be snacks to enjoy during the movie, as well as a discussion after the movie. Are you ready to play Jumanji in space? I hope you are.